Hi, comic book fans, and welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. And it's a Monday night, so it's the price variance. And this week, Alan and I are doing something we haven't done before, which we're doing new comics. So Alan is not allowed to show Miss Mask because no way can he claim Miss Mask is a new comic. So also we're going to try and see whether Alan has just got cover buys or whether he's actually read anything. No, I think it's going to be cover buys. Okay, so it's straight over to Alan for us to have a look at probably a woman on the cover of a comic.
So I can just go now because I think you described the next three books that I'm going to show. So the first one is this is the new champion of Shazam, and it's just a great Mary Marvel
I
one.
haven't seen that. That's nice.
Yeah, it's just really. I just thought it was really. I think this is also I don't know who did the art, but it's just really nice. I think it might be another Middleton. I'm not sure.
It's
Um, it's just a brilliant cover. The story behind it is that she is without power. She loses her powers, and it's like this, kind of regaining her powers, and she's now going to be the new Shazam kind of thing. So it's one of those kind of stories.
yeah,
So I haven't read it yet, so I don't know 100%, but I like the cover.
yeah. I like the cover as well.
so, so you know me, man. I like girl covers. Okay, what can I say?
Okay, so I've actually read this comic. It's a series that's been running for a bit, and it's by one of my favorite modern comic book writers, Jeff Lemire.
Oh,
It,
Little Monsters.
it's called
Mm.
Little Monsters, and it's about a band of children who effectively are vampires. So they're cute, but they will eat you. Okay,
Sounds like my children.
yeah, sounds like most children. So yeah, this is issue 4. I'm enjoying this series, so it's quite different. This one's about a couple of it's sort of it picks on some of the different children each issue. So it's about a pair of twins called, I think they're called Ronnie and something or other, and they're all vampires. And it's sort of about how they interact with each other as a group, and then how about they find people and eat them. The other thing that's really nice about this is how they've done the artwork internally. So in this issue, for instance, it's because it's all happening at night, because of course they're vampires. It's all in black and white, except for when there's blood, and then you get black and white and red.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice. That's really cool.
yeah. It is cool. So I've really enjoyed this little series. Jeff Lemire's Little Monsters. This is issue. I think issue 5 is now out. I think it's on its way to me. But yeah, enjoyed this one. It's a good read. Um, and yeah, it hasn't got any sexy women on the cover, unfortunately.
I did pick up number one.
Did you? Okay,
Yeah.
good, good. Um, yeah, I've got issue 1 here. That's that one. So there we go. Jeff Lemire's Little Monsters is a comic I am currently picking up and reading.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff Lemire is a really good writer, so I think that's a pretty good choice. Okay, so the next one is a cover by again. Um, uh, this one actually, I would actually want. I'm going to read this one,
Okay.
which is pretty unique for me. I'm going to actually read the series. I'm waiting for it to complete, and then I'll read it. It's DC versus the Vampires
Oh yeah,
series.
yeah, yeah.
But I just thought this was a great Wonder Woman cover. This is like Wonder Woman on a bad day. This is without her makeup. So I just thought it was a really great. I'm. It's not. It looks almost like Art Germ or somebody like that, but it's not. It's Giang. Giang.
No, I know Gang. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's just a really great cover.
yeah. That's been
I'm not sure how well it shows.
yeah. I bought that as cover buys, so I haven't read it either. So I've got
Yeah,
quite a few of those because there's some great.
yeah. This is like the variant, the Virgin variant, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And that's I know it's like not much to say, right?
Right.
Just a cool cover. Just a cool cover.
Alan, there's more to say about them. Okay, so this next one is topical because it features a character from the Sandman, which is just airing on Netflix. And this is James Tinian's The Sandman Universe Nightmare Country. Okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so we are on, and here we got the Sandman, and it's basically a story about, well, it seems to be about the Corinthian, but
Yeah.
it's not just about the Corinthian. The Corinthian may not be the main baddie in this. So I'm now through to, we're on episode, I'm on the one I've just read. I've read all of these, but I've just read issue 3, which is a nice cover. He's eating some sort of candy bar through his eye. There's a creature called the Thing That Smiles, that I think is some form of demon from hell. And there's a couple of characters called Agony and Ecstasy who are definitely demons. They appeared in the Sandman comic briefly. And they appear here, and they're killing everybody who has seen this visions of this creature called the Thing That Smiles. So the Corinthian here may not be the big baddie in this series. I mean, he's not a goodie.
He's never a goodie, yeah.
But he may not be the main baddie, and he may be helping get rid of the main baddie. So it's an interesting story. It's James Tinian. It's the Corinthian. It's Sandman. What is not to like? That had to be on my pull list.
How does it compare to the original series in terms of?
Oh, it's very,
it's Neil Gaiman versus James Tinian, so
yes.
It's a little.
Yeah, and Tinian is different to Gaiman.
Yeah.
Tinian is the master. Is much more of a horror writer for me. Tinian is more of a master of horror. Gaiman for me is the master of the modern fairy tale.
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty good description.
So
one thing I find with James Tinian, and I actually find it with both of them, is they always like to have like almost like if you're gonna like think of their books as being like a puzzle, there's lots and lots of pieces, and then it gradually gets put together.
So they both do that a bit. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they both do that. It's kind of interesting. So I was enjoying a lot of James Tinian stuff too. There's certain authors that if they write something, anything.
Yeah, I'll buy anything.
I just put it on my list just because I know it'll be reasonably good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I buy everything Tinian does.
Okay, so my last cover by the way, is another sexy woman. Okay, and it's
I'm surprised. Okay, that's nice.
So this is like so what happened was my comic shop that I buy, like my local comic book shop. They have like behind the cash register, they have like this sort of like cabinet with all the the 1 in 25s, the 1 in 50s, and all that kind of stuff. And I just saw this one. I was like, oh wow, that's a really sexy cover, and I liked it. So I said, I'm gonna get that. So, actually, somebody else had claimed this, but I said, I'm so sad. Let me have it.
Is it Emma Frost?
That's Emma Frost, yeah. I don't know. I think it's really good. I forget who the artist is. Arthur Adams.
Art Adams, yeah. Is it Art Adams?
Arthur Adams is probably the. Yeah. Isn't he the? Is he the? Is he the artist?
Yeah. He does a lot of art. Yeah. He's a famous artist. Yeah.
I think I have another one by him. Another I think it's like Emma Frost or it's like I forgot. I'm trying to remember, but it was another one that had skyrocketed in price, just because he did it. I think he's really popular artist, and for these sexy girl ones. Actually, it looks very similar style. Like after a while, you kind of notice his style. I just didn't remember his name. But oh well. So those are mine.
Okay, last one. I have one more. Again, I've read it. This is a series, I think I've talked about this before, but it's just finished. It finished about a month ago, actually. and this is a series called Rain.
Mhm.
So this was a 5-issue mini series. Joe Hill, the author, that's Stephen King's son. He's does a bit of horror, and Zoe
Wait,
Thorogood.
Joe Hill is Stephen King's son?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's a good writer.
Yeah,
I guess it's genetic.
he's
Okay.
obviously learned something off his father. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and artwork on the cover and all the way through the comic by one of my favorite artists, Zoe Thorogood. Just read this. Issue 1 is my favorite individual comic of this year so far. This series is definitely going to be in my best series of 2022. Don't see anything beating it. Just brilliant work here. I just love Zoe's artwork. Story is really strong. It drops off a bit in the middle, picks up towards the end. Strong start, strong finish. Bit weaker in the middle. But I'd strongly recommend you either pick up issues 1 to 5 of this or wait for a trade paperback. A great read.
Yeah, I actually read the first 2 issues of that.
Okay.
Yeah, they were really good. Yeah, really interesting idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. Allan showed 3 cover buys. I showed 3 comics I've read. So there's
Some people learn to read. Some people just don't ever learn to read.
Just think of all that wasted paper on Allan's comics, because 90% of his comics he's never read, so he could just have got the covers. Anyway, that's it for this week. We'll be back next week. Bye.